Three things really drive him, and one is his love of his family and his mama. The other is his community in Oakland and those young kids that he cares so much about. And the third is that he's at his best when he's fighting right in the heart of the battle. And that's what sets him apart.
next favorite thing about the Disneyland Resort is waiting to be discovered. You can find your inner hero at Avengers Campus. Or you can drop on in to check out Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Park tickets and reservations required. Visit Disneyland.com for details.
Toyotathon ends soon. Get $2,000 cash back on the powerful Tundra. Or choose a low-cost lease on the legendary Tacoma after $1,000 lease cash. Hurry in. Toyota. Let's go places. Click the banner or visit Toyota.com for details.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check your sunroof is closed first, before driving through the car wash.
Whoa, 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 no, wait, whoa.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary. Terms apply. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Paley Fest is back, live and in person at the Dolby Theater in Hollywood, the premier television festival that lets you see the stars and creators behind all your favorite shows. Starting on March 21st with Severance from Apple TV+. The festival also offers special previews, premiere content, and never-before-seen footage. Become a Paley member today and receive pre-sale access to the best seats before they sell out. Visit paleyfest.org now to learn more.
How do you support your kid? You can start by making space for them to ask you questions and regularly checking in on how they're really doing, and by looking up from your screen and being present. Make sure they know they're never a bother, that they can talk to you anytime, anywhere, because youth suicide prevention starts before a crisis. It can start with, "Hey, whatever you need, I'm here to listen. Want to talk?" Learn more at neverabother.org.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like, you know to check you have a full tank of gas first, before road tripping through the desert.
Empty? Seriously? Maybe I can walk.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Maybe I can't.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary. Terms apply. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the propane tank on your grill first, before hosting a tailgate.
Let's fire up. Here, let me try. Seriously? You didn't check the propane? Who wants chips?
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Salt and vinegar?
You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Paley Fest is back, the premier television festival that lets you see the stars and creators behind TV's hottest shows, including Severance from Apple TV Plus on March 21st. Become a member and receive pre-sale access for the best seats. Visit paleyfest.org to learn more.
Want to spice up your listening? Smart Shuffle can weave in song recommendations for your playlist when you join Spotify Premium. Or start a jam, where you can invite your friends to create and add to shared playlists, all with unlimited skips and repeats. Tap the banner to learn more.
life hacks, brain hacks, health hacks, and now there's a wireless hack thanks to Visible. Visible is your cheat code to outsmart the wireless industry. Get everything you want on the Visible plan. Unlimited data on Verizon's 5G network, just $25 a month flat. Tap the banner to sign up, and new members can save $5 each month for 25 months with code SPOTIFY if you switch by January 31st. Terms apply. See Visible.com for network management details.
even merrier with more savings at T-Mobile. Now when they switch, families can save 20% every month versus AT&T and Verizon. So check out T-Mobile.com/switch to find out how much you can save all year long. And with T-Mobile, the more savings, the merrier. Because on Go 5G Next, customers can add watches and tablets for half the price, only $5 a line. With all these savings from T-Mobile, you might need a bigger stocking.
So let's see.
Hey, I'm Ryan Reynolds. Recently, I asked Mint Mobile's legal team if big wireless companies are allowed to raise prices due to inflation. They said yes. And then when I asked if raising prices technically violates those onerous two-year contracts, they said, "What the are you talking about, you insane Hollywood ass?" So to recap, we're cutting the price of Mint Unlimited from $30 a month to just $15 a month. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/save.
$45 upfront payment equivalent to $15 per month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Taxes and fees extra. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes. See details.
Then I gotta get my sleep schedule on track. That's the plan. Although I don't have jack squat to do tomorrow, so I'll probably stream for a little bit and then I'll get some other stuff set up and yeah, we'll get that moving. So that should be pretty cool. All right, let's see. Right now, yeah, let's do this. All right.
It's been a while, Tanjiro. Long time no see. Feel free to make yourself at home.
It's good to see you too. I'm glad to see you're doing well.
And you too, Tanjiro. At 3 o'clock, I'm going to brew some black tea. That'll make us pancakes with lots and lots of butter, okay?
Butter? Pancakes? I barely know what black tea is.
We'll have sweets, bread, and pancakes. There you go. Enjoy. Help yourself and dig in.
How exactly do I eat something like this?
Here, I'll show you. Ready, Tanjiro? Open wide.
Sure.
Well, what do you think, Tanjiro?
It's so tasty, it's to die for.
It really is delicious, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, and Tanjiro, when you're done, can you change into this?
Ready.
All right, try to stay in sync, everybody. Extend those arms more. Jump as far as you can. Good. Now twirl all the way around. It's important that you stay flexible. It'll help make all your movements more snappy. So limber up, everyone, and give me a big stretch. Oh no, that's not how I taught you. I'll show you how it's done.
This isn't limbering up, it's torture!
Alright.
Huh?
Come on, it's your turn now, Tanjiro.
What?
Are you ready? Here we go.
Flexibility is... Help!
T-Mobile 5G home internet keeps getting better. Starting at $55 a month, there's a lot to love about our best internet yet.
One thing we love about home internet from T-Mobile is it works from the basement to the attic.
And it's fast.
Oh, right. Two things we love about home internet from T-Mobile are it works all over and it's super fast.
And it's reliable.
Yes. So three things.
And it has streaming
can't
perks
wait
and
to
advanced
try
phone
it.
security.
Get T-Mobile's best home internet starting at $55 a month without pay and invoice line. Plus, Price Lock. We won't raise your rate on internet. Check availability at T-Mobile.com/home.
Sounds like it was awfully fun training under her.
Huh?
I bet you had all sorts of fun, didn't you?
I've got a letter for you from Lady Konroji. Dear Mr. Iguro, how are you? After training today, I sat down and had black tea with Tanjiro. Tanjiro's so cute. Whenever he eats or drinks something sweet, he looks like he died and went to heaven. Isn't that adorable?
I won't go easy on you like Konroji did, understand?
It's day one and he already hates me with a burning passion!
This is the training I have in store for you. I'm going to have you strike targets I've placed, while avoiding these whiny obstacles. To refine your swordsmanship skills.
Okay, but why does this feel more like an execution ground? So, the people who are tied up in here, did they commit a crime or something?
I suppose you could say that. The crime of weakness, the crime of incompetence, the crime of wasting my time, the crime of annoying me. They're lucky to be alive.
Oh no! What am I gonna do?
You'll be using this. I'm only showing you once, so pay attention. And that's it.
To be so accurate while navigating the space between all the swordsmen at such speed.
Let's see you do it.
Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me.
Please don't hit us! Get on with it already.
Right.
What an absolute joke. You call that sad display training? I'll take you on myself.
Hey, Kobo.
Now strike me.
Strike you? Right. Please don't hit me.
You hesitated.
My hands are totally tied. Again. Cramped space or not, I have to land a strike.
You're slow.
It's no good. I'm too worried about hitting one of the other swordsmen.
Stand up. Start over from the beginning.
And so the most terrifying training began. I may be using a wooden sword, but it could still cause serious injury. I have to maneuver between these poor swordsmen while dodging Mr. Iguro's attacks. This is dangerous, especially since his sword strikes twist and turn in such an abnormal way.
You're slow.
We're both wielding the same kind of sword, so how can his bend like that? His strikes are able to weave and slither their way past obstacles, just like a serpent. What's worse, I can't unhear them. The muffled cries for help from my fellow trainees as I swing past them. Please, 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 please! They're saying, please don't hit me! I can hear every plea and each one pierces my soul!
Don't hesitate, you piece of trash.
Never felt tension like this. My hands couldn't stop shaking. If I don't swing my sword with pinpoint accuracy, someone could really get hurt. Sorry.
Glad you can make it.
How are you able to keep going after training so hard with the Hashira?
Because if I miss once, I could injure one of you.
Come on, you guys. Let's join it. Yeah, why not?
Oh no, this'll make our cut sting, won't it?
How bad could it be?
All right. Here goes. You sure?
We'll go together.
Ready, set.
That really stings!
Still slow. If you're gonna strike at that speed, this drill is pointless.
Yes, sir.
Now you're lunging even slower. Get a grip.
It stings!
You're slow. You're slow. You're too slow.
Ouch! It still stings!
What's wrong? Have you given up, Slowpoke?
I've got to focus solely on battling Mr. Iguro. In a real fight, if your sword gets caught on something, it's fatal. Avoid all the obstacles and swing your sword. It's as simple as that. My strikes are becoming more accurate. I'm getting the hang of it. I can evade Mr. Iguro's attacks. And because of my training, land my own! Once you land a strike and slash one of Mr. Iguro's Haori sleeves, they say that you're finished with his training. Thank you for your hard work.
Leave my sight before I change my mind and kill you. And stop getting chummy with Kanroji, brat.
It makes me sad to know that he hated me from start to finish. What'd I do?
Join now because this holiday season, Prize Picks is giving millions in player rewards.
Let's
Download
see.
the Prize Picks app today.
Mr. Shinazugawa's dojo is this way.
Instantly when you play $5.
You're supposed to turn right here!
Prize
How dumb can you
get
be?
$50 instantly when you play
we turn
$5.
right there, huh?
Prize Picks is America's #1 daily fantasy sports app.
The new year brings new
Please help me escape! Tanjiro, you gotta help me! Help you escape from what? I'm not even able to stay upright anymore! It took me forever just to get this far away! I had to crawl along the walls, risking my presence like a lizard! My life is on the line! Please help me!
Resolve to make identity and wealth part of your New Year's goals with my
Make up your mind. Either come back to training, or be killed where you stand!
Please spare my pathetic life! Please calm down!
Limestone made it crazy affordable to replace our old ones.
Shut up!
No, it's easy. I installed these and then got some for my mom. Talked to a design consultant
yes, sir.
for free and scheduled a professional measure and install.
Sorry, Zenitsu.
They're the
We'll
number
get
one
through
online
this together.
retailer of custom window coverings in the world.
Blinds.com
Long time no see.
Shop
I'll be
Blinds.com
training
right
under you
now.
starting
and get
today.
Up to 40% off
I
select
can hardly
styles.
wait.
Rules and restrictions may apply.
Don't get too cocky, kid. I haven't deemed you worthy of my respect, you got that?
That doesn't bother me at all. See, I actually don't respect you either. You stabbed Nezuko.
got some nerve. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Ah!
Mr. Shinazugawa's drills were so harsh, I could understand why Zenitsu ended up like that. It was a simple striking drill in which we all took turns assaulting Mr. Shinazugawa. We had no choice but to keep going, until we spewed vomit or passed out. To make matters worse, there were no breaks. Even Mr. Iguro let us rest a little bit. When Zenitsu came to, he berated me as if he were avenging his parents' death.
I hate you, you jack!
Ow, ow! I'm sorry! Mr. Shinazugawa was especially harsh on me. If I had let my guard down for even a second, I would have ended up right back in treatment. I can't start my training here like this. Battered, bruised, and covered in my own vomit. It's soul-crushing.
Big Bro, wait up!
Kenya's here? There's something I want to tell you.
Learn some boundaries. And I don't recall having a younger brother. If you don't give me some space, I'll eviscerate you.
That's not like the sibling fights we had. Do you surrender?
Big brother!
Stop talking to me like we're close or something, you freak. Judging by the looks of you, you're useless. And if you don't have any skills to show, then quit the Demon Slayer Corps. You can't even use breathing techniques, right?
I'm at a lack of equipment and materials, so which one call it out this blue pen I'm gonna use. Hopefully I can make it deep enough where it kind of resembles black. That's all I got. So.
And you're not a real swordsman.
I can't, but... Hey, hold on before you go. I've been wanting to apologize to you all this time. That's it, Genya. Don't give up.
I really couldn't care less. Now get lost.
But brother, I've even eaten demons. Just to be able to fight.
You what? What did you just say? You bastard. Demons! You've eaten demons?
He's gone. Genya! How many more days is this torture gonna last, huh?
He's back! He's back! He's back! Quick, lie down and pretend you passed out! It's the only way we'll be spared!
Is that Tanjiro? What the? You'll be killed, Tanjiro! What are you doing destroying the building like that? Please calm down! Hold on. What's that twisted, ominous sound that's coming from inside?
Ah! The old guy's on a rampage! We're getting clobbered during and after training!
What do you think you're doing? You could have killed him!
If I wanted him dead, he would be.
I don't know if this is gonna work.
Allowed to kill trainees, but I have something else planned.
you have that kind of authority? You can't force him to quit! And you just said yourself that you had no brother! So you have no say in what choices Genya makes! Whether he has skills or not, he's decided to risk his life fighting demons! If you're not his brother, then I'm not letting you stand in his way! Without Genya, that upper rank would have beaten us! So I won't let you hurt him! Genya's my friend!
Is that right? Then I'll just go ahead and break you beyond recovery first!
Here he comes. Focus. Tanjiro!
Damn brat. He stopped my fist!
Whoa! He landed a blow! Zenitsu! Get Genya out of here quickly!
Are you stupid or something? Don't call me by my name in front of him! There's gotta be a better way to signal to me! Tanjiro!
He only grazed me, but that kick ripped my ear!
You've really got some nerve taking me on like this. If you got a death wish, I'd love to help you out with that!
Stop it, brother! He has nothing to do with this! Let's go! Who are you? Let go of me! The enemy won't be able to focus on us all at once if we split up! So that guy's your big brother? He's a total lunatic! I feel bad you had to... Don't you dare insult my older brother! I'm on your side, you idiot!
Just die already!
From that point on, it was a frenzy of chaos and turmoil. The brawl nearly lasted until dusk.
What were you thinking back there, you idiot?
I received a formal reprimand from the higher-ups. My training under the Wind Hashira was suspended, and I was banned from going near him again. In the end, I wasn't able to bring the Shinazugawa brothers together as I'd hoped. Not only did I get us kicked out of his training sessions, but my mark still isn't any clearer, and I feel like I haven't grown at all from my training.
You definitely have. After all, you took on the old Wind guy, right? That's incredible.
You really think so?
Just how deep in the mountains is the Stone Hashira's house? Is he a hermit?
I think it's just a bit farther.
What?
Is something wrong?
I hear something up ahead. This way.
It's a waterfall. Hey, look.
Thus have I heard in the presence of the Buddha, wedding Shravasti and Janavana Vihara. Thus have I heard.
If you are able to extinguish your heart and mind, even fire becomes tolerable. Welcome, boys, to my training ground.
Talking about Mr. Iguro.
You're still here? You better not be making a pass at Kanroji.
It's not like that, and I'm telling a Taisho era secret.
Then get it over with.
All right, here's a Taisho era secret. The name of the snake Mr. Iguro has is Kabura Maru. He says that his left and right eyes have been different colors since birth.
If that's everything, then get out of here and stay away from Kanroji.
But we're friends.
So you are planning on seeing her?
Whoa! Episode 6, the strongest of the Demon Slayer Corps!
The most important part of your body to train is your core. Your lower body is vital. If you are able to stabilize yourself with a robust lower body, it will lead to having more accurate attacks and an unwavering defense. You'll begin your training here by cold plunging in the waterfall.
I'm gonna die!
After which I'll have you lift up these 3 logs.
They're huge.
Last but not least, you'll push this boulder 1 cho away from where it stands. And that's all I have for you. My training consists of these 3 simple tasks, as it would be dangerous to have you sit at the top fire.
Wait, all that stuff's sounding kind of hard. Let me see.
These 3 laws is vital.
Your lower body is about to. Alright, I think I just gotta do this with black. I just gotta paint it. So. Alright, we're doing this till you get tired. Hopefully it doesn't take 6 hours. That's kind of where I'm at right now. That's kind of what I guesstimate. Because this is a lot. And I'm missing tools. So I'm just gonna use what I got and try to do.
others could feel like this. It's like being held in my mother's arms again. It's freezing. This is really tough. Waterfall training is brutal. It's not working! If Inosuke is giving it his all, then I can too! Huh? Why'd he suddenly stop chanting? Inosuke! Hey! This is bad! Really bad! Inosuke! Wake up, Inosuke! Wake up! Inosuke! Wake up!
Is that you, Mantra?
Inosuke!
Coming through.
This waterfall's massive. And it's not just any waterfall. Whatever you do, don't stop chanting the Nenbutsu. Sure, it helps you focus a little bit, but it's also a signal to others that you're still conscious, okay? Right. Namu Amida Butsu. The water is freezing and heavy. Come on, you can't be quiet. Nenbutsu. Nenbutsu. Nenbutsu, 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 Nenbutsu. So cold! All we're doing is standing underneath a waterfall, but it sure is intense. Who knew water cascading down from so high feels that heavy? If you relaxed your body too much, you could break your neck. No way. Both you and that boar are truly amazing. My first day, it took me until the evening to get the hang of it. Even then, it still feels cold. It took me a while, but now that I'm able to stay under the waterfall for 2 hours, I'm finally moving on to the log training. Oh, I'm so happy for you, Mr. Murata. It did take me 10 days.
That old guy's insane! The one with the rattling beats!
Mr. Himejima, the Stone Hashira? Careful with the nicknames you give people.
The moment I first met him, it gave me the chills.
You're eating the bones, Inosuke?
Yeah, why? You not gonna eat yours? They're crunchy and tasty.
Wow. Of all the people I know, no one can eat a fish cleaner than you can, Inosuke.
You must have forgotten I'm the king of the mountains. Course I do.
Are you gonna be okay? That's your 10th fish today.
Anyways, about that old guy with the rattling beats.
Mr. Himejima, the Stone Hashira, right?
There's not a doubt in my mind. He's the strongest one in the Corps.
Wow. You think so too?
Huh? Is that true?
Mr. Himejima's scent is totally different from everyone else's. I wonder if it's
the strongest one in the Corps.
Wow. You think so too?
Huh? Is that true?
Mr. Himejima's scent is totally different from everyone else's. I wonder if his mark has already shown up.
Wouldn't be surprised if it has.
These guys have shot up the ranks so fast I can't even keep up with their conversations anymore.
It's like they're speaking a different language.
It's so next level, it's beyond me. Wow, the fish Tanjiro grilled are excellent.
Yeah, well, I don't believe it. I bet that old guy can't even move a huge boulder like that one Joe himself. He's just having a blast tormenting us.
No, really. I hear Mr. Himejima is able to push even bigger boulders than that one.
Do you just believe anything you hear from anyone? He's lying to you.
I don't think so. But hey, your hearing is great, Zenitsu. So I'm sure you'll be able to tell if he's lying or not.
Namu Amida Butsu. Namu Amida Butsu.
Oh, look, there he is right now. Wow! He's incredible, isn't he, Zenitsu? You think I'll ever get to be like him?
In your dreams, musclehead! What are you, a moron? Hello, is anyone home in there? That old guy is just abnormal. I mean, look at him. He looks more bear than human. Shut up! There's a gap between people like him and people like us from birth. Do you understand? All right. Now that I'm full, I'm gonna lift some logs and shove a boulder. Stop! Why are you all being so positive? We're suffering!
There.
Let's go!
There.
Zenitsu! Wait! Zenitsu!
Waterfall training completed! Long lift training completed!
At last, it's time.
It seems I found another one of them. I've now located around 60% of the Demon Slayer core members. Though it matters not, as I've yet to locate the girl who managed to conquer the sun.
Oh, Nakime. How you've grown. You've become far more valuable than I ever imagined. How magnificent.
It is an honor to hear you say that.
Let's see what's left to peruse. How about around here?
Let me see what I can find.
It seems we've found 2 more of them. Try your best to keep following them undetected.
Understood, as you wish.
Soon both Nezuko and Ubuyashiki will run out of places to hide from me.
It's no use, my legs keep slipping. Oh, I'm losing ground. That hurt. I should go back and fix it. Morning, everyone.
Oh, Kamado. We're heading back down the mountain now. It's become too much for us.
Sorry. We feel really guilty about bailing on training like this. But we'll be more useful to you all as support. Best of luck, Kamado.
Thanks. I'm counting on you all.
What? On us?
If you provide us support in the future, then we can fight the demons without any worries. It's going to take all of us together to beat Muzanki Butsuji.
You got it. You leave the backup to us.
Roger that, Kamado.
We got this.
That's right. There's no room for failure.
Wow. You're really good at making those, Tanjiro.
No kidding. They're practically perfect.
Since we've been running ourselves ragged, I added a little extra salt. Thank you all for being patient. Dig in!
Oh, this is amazing!
It really hits the spot, huh?
Yeah, it does.
You know, I realized something during this training. I finally get why the current Hashira don't have Tsukuko.
Why don't they?
I have a feeling I now know why too.
It's too exhausting. I bet they all ran off.
Yeah. Or maybe it's like what happened with that blonde guy. His soul's been crushed by the difference between himself and the Hashira.
The Hashira really are incredible to be able to do all this. Not to mention how easy they make it look.
They really are, huh?
I doubt any of them could cook rice as good as this, though.
Yum!
Yeah, and he can grill fish like a champ.
Thank you. I am the son of a charcoal burner.
Oh, no wonder.
It's all about the right heat. Grilled rice balls are good too. Way to go, Tanjiro. Please, eat as much as you want. Tastes great. This miso-flavored one is amazing. It's so good, I'm crying. I know, right? Tastes like Mom's cooking.
Yeah, it does.
Mommy! Mother! Somehow, this brings back memories. No good today either. It's been 6 days though. What do I do? It's not like the demons will stay inactive like this forever. I have to hurry. Is it just that I don't have enough muscular strength? Or is there another breathing technique I need to learn? Even after all this brutal training, I still can't maintain my mark.
Hey you, is it me or did your mark get darker?
Ah! Genya! How are you holding up? I couldn't get a hold of you after what happened, so I was worried.
Yeah, I was being reprimanded. Mr. Himejima gave me an earful. I guess I understand it after what happened with my brother. They did tell me to avoid him.
Oh, I see.
Sorry I dragged you into that. Thank you for defending me.
Oh, it was nothing.
Anyway, about that mark of yours.
Oh! Does it look any darker?
Yeah.
No one ever mentioned that to me up till now.
Well, if they're looking at it every day, how could they spot the difference? Do you have a mirror you can use?
Mm-mm.
I could just lend you mine later.
It really did get darker. Thank goodness. What a relief.
Kill yourself! Ha! Sure, if you do first!
So you're doing the boulder training, right? I am too.
Yeah, but I can't get it to budge at all. Have you been able to move it?
Yeah, of course.
What?
It's simple. Just use repetitive motion.
Huh?
You don't know what that is, do you? Well, not like Mr. Himejima is good at teaching it. You need to watch him for yourself to learn it. To enhance your concentration to its very limits, you have to perform a predetermined action. So in my case, I chant the Nenbutsu.
Mr. Himejima does that!
That's right. He says Namu Namu.
Namu.
So long, sucker! Don't ever come back here!
Later.
Thanks for the help. I'll give it a try.
Don't overdo it. Not that he'd listen to me. That guy's stubborn as a rock.
One more time. Repetitive motion. Remember everything that Genya told you.
You have to open up all of your senses at once. According to Mr. Himejima, even though I can't use breathing techniques, I can still move that boulder, as long as I use repetitive motion. Well, not that I've made much headway myself yet.
When Genya and Mr. Himejima use this technique, they rage, reliving their most painful memories. By doing that, they increase their heart rate and body temperature. Damn it, I barely moved it.
Tanjiro! Can you make dinner for us again tonight?
After tasting that amazing meal you made for us, we can't think of eating anything else.
Oh, it's dinner time already? I'd better start cooking.
You're such a mom.
Our mom!
Oh, hey, Genya.
I'll help out too.
Thank you.
So, did the repetitive motion work?
Seems like it's different than total concentration.
The way I see it, it's like working up your emotions. Oh, and it's just a thought. But isn't the mark on your forehead a sign that you're in that same state as repetitive motion?
But neither Mr. Himejima or you have a mark and you can move it.
Yeah, well, you're right about that. Tanjiro? In your case, When was it that your emotions were really worked up in the past?
Probably...
Forget I asked that. It probably brought back a lot of horrible memories. My bad. Look, I know that you can do it.
Thank you. By using repetitive motion, you can increase your concentration to its utmost at any time. My repetitive motion is to first picture the faces of the loved ones that I lost. And also, to recall Mr. Rengoku's words to me. Set your heart ablaze. I can feel my mark growing darker. I only hope that I can learn to maintain the state that I'm in.
It's Gunpachiro!
You're kidding me. Why would he want to start training before the sun's even come up yet? He'll burn himself out.
Yee! I can't let him get ahead of me!
Though I wasn't able to do it properly at first. I exerted all my strength through repetitive motion. And after repeating it, over and over and over again, my body began to master it. From repetitive motion comes strength! Keep repeating it!
No way!
He did it! Tanjiro did it! Damn it! You beat me! He's become a monster!
What is that man scheming behind this veil of silence? More importantly, what am I to do in the meantime? The day I find out what you look like, Ubuyashiki, will be your last.
Mr. Himejima. Is something wrong, Mr. Himejima?
So innocent.
Huh? Alright, here's a Taisho-era secret. Mr. Himejima cries more than you would think. I hear that if he finds a messy room that it's enough to make him cry.
This cat is cute. Nami, this cat is so cute.
And he's in tears again. Next, episode 7, the Stone Hashira Gyomei Himejima.
I did it. That's one show. That means my training with Mr. Himejima is over. Huh? Oh no. I'm dehydrated. I didn't drink enough water to offset the bucket loads of sweat my body's now covered in. Zenitsu, Inosuke, Mr. Murata. I feel like I'm about to die. Somebody help me.
Mr. Himejima, Thank goodness!
Namu Amida Butsu. Namu Amida Butsu. Namu Amida Butsu.
Huh? Am I dead? No, I'm alive! Thank you for saving me!
You have now completed your boulder training. And in addition to that, you made the right choice back at the village. For that, you have my utmost respect.
Village? What, dude? That's enough!
Back when the Swordsmith village was attacked, you prioritized the lives of the villagers over the life of your younger demon sister that you cherish.
I just...
No need to be ashamed. You are an extraordinary swordsman. You should be proud of the virtuous actions you took that day.
Sorry. I can't. Because Nezuko made that choice. It wasn't me. I was indecisive, and because of that, the villagers nearly died. I haven't earned your respect.
How do you support your kid? You can start by making space for them to ask you questions, and regularly checking in on how they're really doing, and by looking up from your screen and being present. Make sure they know they're never
While children are pure and innocent creatures, their sense of self is often lacking and weak. They're prone to lie and have no qualms about being cruel. They are selfishness personified.
Want to talk?
However,
learn more at
just as I thought,
neverabother.org.
this child is different.
Join us at Rock and Roll San
Throughout
Jose
my entire
for the 20th
life,
edition in 2025.
I tried my best to keep
This
myself on the right
ultimate running tour
path,
of the Bay Area
but
returns on
sometimes I
October
get
4th
lost.
and 5th, 2025.
And when I
with
do,
courses
someone
that run
always
through the
leads me back
iconic
to it.
neighborhoods that make up
So in the
Speed
end,
City.
I never
This is
stray
the
too
perfect
far
fast,
off.
flat course for first
That
timers
day,
and PR
Nezuko
chasers.
guided
Use
me
the
back.
code Spotify10 at checkout to score $10 off any distance.
And so, I'm asking you not to acknowledge me so quickly!
The Center for Employment Training. Get in-classroom hands-on training in fields
right.
like IT
Thank you for
support
the water.
specialist, low voltage
And thank you for
applications
training me
technician,
up till now.
automotive specialist, or
I've learned a
early
lot.
childhood care and education, culinary arts, the
You
medical
have dispelled
field,
my
and the new
doubts.
cybersecurity and
Regardless of what
DFIR
anyone
analyst
says,
program.
know you
Enroll
have
at
my
any time.
utmost
All programs
respect.
can be completed in under a year.
Tanjiro
Job placement
Kamado.
assistance and financial aid are available to those who qualify.
Wait,
Click now
but
or go to
why?
CETweb.edu.
I don't deserve it.
Own your future at
Because
CET.
when I was younger, years ago, I was raising some orphan children at a temple.
Kazunori! You're late!
Sorry, I had to use the bathroom. Teacher, this is quite a feast today.
Indeed. I happened to run into a dried fish vendor. He was kind enough to give his unsold goods to me for cheap. Let us give thanks to this kind person. And let us also give thanks to Ryotaro and Asami who cooked us this meal.
You better appreciate it.
Hey, Ryotaro! Sayo,
Is something wrong?
I want you to have my fish. Please take it, teacher. Please, you're too skinny. You need to eat more food.
Oh, I see. What a sweet child you are, Sayo. I appreciate your concern. But as I've undergone a strict training regimen, being hungry isn't troublesome. Now then, go sit down and enjoy your fish.
Right.
I may not look strong, but don't judge a book by its cover.
Fine, I'll take the fish then.
No, you won't. This fish is for teacher and teacher only.
Thank you for the food.
Thank you for the food.
Although none of us were related by blood, we all got along well, helping each other out, and living like a real family. I truly believed in my heart that I would continue to live like that for the rest of my life. However, one night... a child broke one of our rules by failing to return to the temple before dark, when he encountered a demon. So in order to preserve his own life, he made a deal with the demon. His life would be spared in exchange for my life and 8 children. In the area where I was born and raised, the rumors of demons and the threat they posed persisted. And so every night, I would burn wisteria incense outside the temple. However, that night, the child extinguished the incense and destroyed the burner. Then guided the demon inside the temple where we slept.
Who's awake at this hour?
4 of the children were killed instantly. I did all that I could to protect the remaining 4. But 3 of the children panicked and didn't do as I instructed. Rather than rely on me, they fled. Their throats were slashed open in a heartbeat. Back then, I was thin. I wasn't eating nearly enough. I was also quite timid. Now that I think about it, I had never so much as raised my voice. In summation, I was but an unarmed blind man. I was hardly an intimidating presence, so it's no wonder the kids chose to run.
Mr. Himejima is blind?
It was only the youngest girl, Sayo, who against all her instincts listened to me in the moment. Sayo alone hid behind me, hoping that I could protect her. So I fought. I fought, believing that no matter what, I had to protect Sayo with my life. Striking a living creature in such a violent manner felt like hell to me. I'll never forget how revolting that feeling was for as long as I live. For the first time in my life, I was clenching my fist to throw punches with full force, and my strength was terrifying even to me. Had that demon not attacked me, I would have gone my whole life never knowing how fearsome a strength I possessed. Again and again, I continued to slam my fists against the demon's head until daybreak. That night, I lost nearly everything, and my body was left broken. I had risked my life to protect little Sayo. When help arrived on the scene, this is what she told them. That man is a monster. He's the one who did it. Who killed everyone.
No way.
The terror of that experience must have left her confused. She was just a child of 4 after all. Who could blame her for it? That's just the kind of creatures children are. Despite what happened, I was desperate. I needed Sayo to appreciate what I had done. What I wanted to hear her say above all else was, "Thank you for fighting for me." I felt just hearing those words would have been enough to save me. But these are children we're talking about. All they can do is think of themselves. The demon's corpse soon turned to dust and vanished. All that remained were the bodies of the orphans I cared for. Soon after the incident transpired, I was thrown into prison for murder. If the Master hadn't intervened on my behalf, I would have been executed at some point. It's because of what happened that I became distrustful of nearly everyone around me. Needless to say, I was suspicious of you, too. Even the people who present themselves as being virtuous can turn against you when it matters most. But you never ran off. You never turned your gaze away. You never lied. You were pure and single-minded. And while that may seem simple enough, few can remain that way, regardless of the situation they're in. You're a special child, Tanjiro Kamado. I say this as someone who's observed scores of people with the eyes of my soul. Thus, I cannot be wrong. When it comes to what lies ahead, all of us hold our own doubts. From now on, I too will help you, however I can, to guide you along your path.
I'll do my best. Thank you for everything.
All your training here with me is now complete. Your efforts have borne fruit.
Say what you will about him, but Mr. Himejima's a good guy. He said I couldn't be his Sukuko because I didn't have the talent. But when he sensed I was eating demons, he made me his apprentice. He even introduced me to Miss Kocho and had her check on my condition.
Wow, I had no idea.
Miss Kocho gave me this really sour look, though, and lectures me whenever I see her.
Hey, wait! We were saving that one for Zenitsu to eat.
Huh? If he's a no-show, that means he doesn't want it, right? Know what I think? That jerk's probably got the runs right now.
No. Actually, if it was anything, I'd say he would be starving.
Give it a rest already. All you ever do is worry about other people.
You know, you seem to be pretty stubborn yourself, so I thought she'd give you a hard time. But she didn't, so why did you get a pass?
Well, if I had no breathing techniques, I have a feeling I'd be in the same boat as you. Oh, how are you physically, though? Knowing Ms. Shinobu, she's only doing it because she's worried about your health.
You think so?
Definitely. After I'm done eating, I'm going to Mr. Giyu's. Are you coming along too?
Sorry, but I can't. I haven't been able to move my boulder at Cho yet.
Yeah, well, I'm almost done, you know.
That's just because I can't use breathing techniques.
You really can't use breathing techniques? What a loser! What did you just call me? Bottom feeder! Damn you!
Calm down, you two!
Get off!
I was thinking maybe we could talk along the way if you were coming with me.
About what?
About the Wind Hashira. You know, about your older brother. I've been thinking. Hey, Zenitsu! There you are. Did you ever get your boulder to move?
No, not yet.
I see. Well, I'm heading to my next training session. Are you alright? It's just, you haven't said very much over the last few days.
Is that right? That's great. Give it your all. As for me, it's clear now what I have to do, no matter what stands before me.
Hey, did something happen? If there's anything I can do to help...
Tanjiro, just focus on what you need to do.
But... I'm worried.
You really are a good person, aren't you, Tanjiro? Thank you. However, no matter what it may take, This is something I have to do.
Is Zenitsu really going to be okay? Not to mention Nezuko. I feel bad leaving her with someone else for so long. I hope she's not feeling lonely. Huh? Let's see, so right now I'm here? Then Mr. Giyu's place should be close by, right? So quick!
Wind breathing! First form! Dust whirlwind cutter!
Hold on. I can see and follow their movements.
Hey, what's wrong? Come on! What happened to all that talk about not being like the rest of us, huh?
It's just I'm not like the rest of you.
Oh, about that! That's not what he meant!
Water breathing. Fourth form. Striking tide.
You're too slow!
Seventh form. Drop ripple thrust.
Fifth form! Cold mountain wind! Fine. Guess we'll kill each other with our bare hands then!
Wait! Please wait a second! You can't just kill each other!
Do me a favor and shut the hell up! And what happened to that restraining order you have? Oh, I get it. You've been spying on us, you lousy scumbag!
Is this about Red Bean Mochi? If that's the case, I promise I can make you enough to fill you up, okay?
You're messing with me, aren't you, brat?
What? No, I'm serious! After all, you do love Red Bean Mochi, right? I remember back when you were training me at your place. I could always count on catching a whiff of mochi rice and red bean paste. Smells so good! There was always this lovely scent of matcha tea and red bean mochi, so I thought...
Hey, Shinazugawa. You like red bean mochi?
Red bean mochi sure are yummy, aren't they? Do you like smooth beans or chunky? My grandma's red bean mochi was my favorite! What the... Huh? Mr. Giyu?
Shinazugawa left. He got frustrated and stormed off.
Oh, I see. So why were you two fighting?
We weren't fighting. It's just part of Hashira training. We spar with each other, Hashira versus Hashira.
Wow, I had no idea. That's why you used wooden swords. It was sparring. Oh, I get it now. Sorry I interrupted.
The new year brings new health
don't
goals
worry about it.
and wealth goals.
You hardly
Protecting
interrupted
your identity
anything.
is an important
We
step.
barely talked,
Your info
and he
is
was
in
angry
endless
the whole
places that
time.
could expose you to identity
But I
theft,
found out what
leading to lost
Shinazugawa's
funds.
favorite food is.
LifeLock monitors millions of data
From
points
now
per
on, I
second.
think I'll hide a
If your
red bean
identity is
mochi in my
stolen,
sleeve,
our restoration
and every time I
specialists
see
will
him,
fix it,
give him
guaranteed,
one.
or your money back.
Hey,
Resolve to
that's
make
a great
identity,
idea.
health, and wealth part of your
If
New
I
Year's
do,
goals with
maybe
LifeLock.
then we'll become
Save
friends.
up to 40%
I'll
your
do the
first year.
same.
Visit lifelock.com/Spotify.
Yeah, don't bother, idiots.
Terms apply.
There's a new class of blockbuster drugs. Drugs like Ozempic.
Bastards.
They're changing
Where'd
bodies.
they go
and
off
all of a
to
sudden,
anyway?
Just the weight
They can't
starts
be out.
falling off.
Negro
Fortunes.
and Tokyo at the same time?
They're just bank breakers.
If running those losers into the ground is all I do, I'll get rusty.
Is this about Red Bean Mochi?
From business to health is just
Tanjiro
beginning.
Kamado.
From the
If only
journal,
that pumpkin put a
$1 trillion
damper
shot.
on things.
Tap now to listen
Bastard!
on Spotify.
What the hell's his
Make the
deal
holidays
anyway?
even merrier
All he
with
does
more
is get in
savings
my
at
way.
T-Mobile.
Stupid brat.
Now when they switch,
Families can save 20% every month versus AT&T and Verizon. So check out T-Mobile.com/switch to find out how much you can save all year long. And with T-Mobile, the more savings, the merrier. Because on Go 5G Next, customers can have watches and tablets for half the price, only $5 a line. With all these savings from T-Mobile, you might need a bigger stocking.
What the hell is this? We've been infiltrated. We've been infiltrated.
I didn't expect you to look so hideous, Ubuyashiki.
Today we're talking about Mr. Shinazugawa.
The hell is this? You got some business with me, Kamado?
Well, I wouldn't call it business.
If you don't, then get the hell out of my sight! Say.
Alright, here's a Taisho-era secret. Mr. Shinazugawa raises Japanese rhinoceros beetles. And his favorite food is red bean mochi.
Red bean mochi? Did you mention red bean mochi again?
Next, the final episode, the Hashira Unite!
Get back here!
Nice to finally meet you. It's about time. Muzan.
Goodness gracious. I didn't expect you to look so hideous.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep track of time, and I'm gonna end stream actually before this before the show finishes. I saw 37 minutes. So probably up around like, oh, it might make, nah. Actually,
He's found me and made his way here. Now, in front of me stands Muzan.
yeah, we might make it.
The demon that my family.
Okay, so after this episode, I'm gonna end stream because I'm trying to do 3-hour segments for a while.
Amane, tell me, what shape and form has he assumed? I must know.
He appears to be a young man somewhere in his mid to late 20s. However, his eyes are a light pink. His pupils,
are vertical slits just like a cat's.
Is that so? Well, I've been waiting here. I knew that you'd come. I was certain. I predicted your hatred. Your hatred for my family. A malice like yours is too strong not to act on. I knew it would be you. You alone, not one of your demons, who would come here personally to kill me.
I must say I'm feeling disenchanted by this, Ubuyashiki. To look upon the head of the clan, that for nearly 1,000 years had the gall to constantly try and thwart each one of my endeavors in such a deplorable state. It's unbecoming, really, how hideous you look right now. Your body is already giving off the scent of a rotting corpse. It's revolting.
I would imagine so. For you see, about 6 months ago now, I was told by my doctor I would be dead in a few days. And yet here I am, weakened but still alive. Even my doctor was left speechless. What's still keeping me alive is my burning soul desire to see you defeated. Muzan.
That fleeting dream of yours is about to be shattered tonight. Because I've come here to kill you myself.
Muzan. You may not be aware of this yet, but you and I have something in common. We hail from the same bloodline. But our blood is no longer thick, since you were likely born nearly 1,000 years ago. Though our branches on the family tree are far apart, you and I are still connected.
Yet I still don't have any sympathy for you. What is it you're really trying to say?
Since the moment you were born, Muzan, since the family produced a monster like yourself, my clans lived in disgrace, cursed by your being. Our children were all born sickly and weak. And because of that, after birth, they would soon die. My family stood on the precipice of being wiped out. It was around then we received the news from a priest. A demon has recently emerged from your family's bloodline. Commit yourselves from here on out to eliminating that manifestation of evil. If you do so, your clan will survive. Since then, our families made an effort to marry the daughters of priests. And though this made our children stronger, we are still unable to live past 30. Our bodies are weak. It can't be helped.
It's remarkable how little I care about this nonsense. It's nauseating. It seems that your disease has spread to your brain, Ubuyashiki. Your words are the irrelevant death throes of a dying man. Do you know why that is? Because after everything I've done, there's been no divine punishment. Have you forgotten I've taken hundreds, thousands of lives, yet never been held accountable? Over a millennia, and I've yet to see the gods or Buddha's wrath even once.
I see. So that's it. That's your warped vision of reality. That's not how I see things. Then again, I have my own way of thinking. Muzan, what dream is pushing you forward? What's been keeping you going over 1,000 years? At the end of the day, we're all driven by something.
What an unusual feeling. The leader of the Demon Slayer Corps, who's been a thorn in my side, is right in front of me. Yet I feel no hatred for him. In fact... This odd sense of familiarity and relief. It's sickening. Something feels off here. There are only 4 humans in this mansion. Ubayashiki, his wife, and the 2 children next to me. There are no bodyguards whatsoever.
Why don't I guess, Muzan? I can clearly see what's in that heart of yours. What you have been seeking is eternity. Your dream is to become immortal.
That's exactly right. And that dream will finally become reality. The second I find where you're hiding Nezuko.
Start by making space for them to
I
ask
can assure
questions.
you that you'll never
Regularly
find her,
checking in on how
Muzan.
they're really doing.
You
And by looking up
certainly
from
seem
your screen
confident
and being
about
present.
where you've hidden Nezuko.
Make sure they know they're never a
But
bother.
unlike you,
They can talk to you
I have all
anytime,
the time in the
anywhere.
world to
Because
find her,
youth
and I
suicide
won't stop
prevention
till I do.
starts before a crisis.
You're
you can
wrong.
start with, hey,
Your
whatever
way
you
of
need.
seeing things is
Here to
naive.
listen. Want to talk? Learn
What
more
did you
at
say?
neverabother.org.
I understand.
Love your future at
What
Laney
eternity
College.
really
We
is.
have it all.
That's
Whether
right.
you want to save money before transferring to a university, start a new career,
True
or just
eternity
explore,
is
Laney College is here for you.
the
We have
human
faculty
will.
who love to teach, support for student success, and financial
The
aid.
human
Don't
spirit
wait,
is a
enroll
fire
now.
that
Sign
cannot
up
be
at
extinguished.
laney.edu and
It's
start loving your
immortal.
future today at Laney College.
How disturbing. Your sickness has buried your mind in delusion.
Love your
Over the
future at
last
Berkeley City
millennia,
College. We have it all. Whether
the
you
Demon
want to save
Slayer
money
Corps
before
has
transferring
persisted.
to a university, start a new career, or
Even
just
though so
explore,
many of my
Berkeley
children
City
have
College
perished
is
at
here
your
for you.
hand,
We have faculty who
their
love to
will
teach, support
lives
for
on in
student
our
success,
hearts.
and financial aid. Don't wait,
And the
enroll
fact that
now.
it still remains
Sign up at
is enough
berkeleycitycollege.edu
to prove the
and start
human
loving
will
your future
cannot
today
be
at
suppressed.
Berkeley City College.
Though you choose to dismiss it, human will is immortal. Our refusal to forgive the atrocities you've committed. Our disdain for taking the lives of the innocent. That feeling that burns within our hearts is eternal. Make no mistake. No one has forgiven you. Not a single soul in 1,000 years. Divine punishment does exist within us. You've stepped on the tiger's tail time and time again, and have now incurred the wrath of the dragon. Normally speaking, they would have remained asleep for eternity. But now, that's changed. For you've awakened them. They've had their sights on you. All this time, lying in wait. Vowing to never let you escape. Even if you were to kill me here, it wouldn't make any difference to the Demon Slayer Corps. After all, Muzan, I bear no relevance to its functioning. You see, the human feelings and bonds that fuel it are things that you would never understand. Muzan. That's because you and your kind are bound together. If you were to die, all demons will be wiped off the face of the earth, right? Seems the winds have shifted. Did I guess right?
That's enough.
Yes, I agree. I got to say everything I ever wanted to say to you. But please, would you mind if I said one last thing? I just told you that I myself am not that important to the Demon Slayer Corps' survival. But it's not as if my death has no meaning. After all, I'm fortunate enough to be loved by many, especially by those amongst the Hashira. Meaning, if you kill me here tonight, it will fuel their rage. They won't rest until you're burned to ash.
Are you finally done talking?
Yes. I'm grateful. I never imagined you'd listen this long. I've made my peace. Thank you, Muzan.
Emergency! Emergency! The mansion's under attack! The mansion's under attack!
Master! Hurry! Hurry!
Master!
Get there in time!
I strongly suggest there should be at least 2 Hashira guarding the Master. Come on, Mr. Himejima. We have to do something.
Impossible. I became a Hashira when I was just 19, and ever since I've been saying the same thing. But there's just no getting through to him. He's always insisted that the Hashira are a valuable resource, and that it would be a waste to prioritize his safety over that of the people. I don't know what to do.
Apparently, over the last 1,000 years, shockingly, none of the Ubuyashiki heads has ever had a bodyguard.
Master!
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 Master! Master!
Master! I see it! It's the mansion! It's all right. I'll make it! I'll make it!
Explosives! Tons of them! The scent of burning blood and flesh!
I knew he was far too calm. With the smile of a Buddha plastered on his face. I can't believe he blew himself up along with his wife and 2 children. I had the wrong idea about what kind of man he was. I had always measured Ubuyashiki by the same standards as any other human. But no other human would ever do something this insane. I knew he laid some kind of trap, but I never would have imagined this. It seems the explosives he used were laden with tiny makibishi, increasing their destructive power. In order to slow my regeneration, if even by 1 second. Which means there's more to come. Ubuyashiki wouldn't sacrifice himself just to wound me. I can sense there are humans gathering, probably the Hashira. But I feel like there's still something else up his sleeve. I've been so desperate to find him, I never considered he'd use himself as bait. His rage and hatred toward me was coiling inside his pitch-black heart, like a viper waiting for its unsuspecting prey. For someone so young to have concealed that much murderous intent is astonishing. Did his wife and children know? Or were they deceived as well? No, that's the least of your concerns right now. Stay focused. My body will fully regenerate soon. Flesh seeds. Blood demon art? I've been immobilized. Whose blood demon art is capable of this? The bones have branched out in my flesh, and I can't free myself. Though it's not like it matters. There aren't nearly enough. All I have to do is absorb them.
Spotify Premium is the best way to upgrade your listening experience. Enjoy your music fully when you play songs in any order. Download them offline at
Hamayo,
and listen
why
to them
the hell are you here right
That's
now?
what your ears
This
deserve.
Thornblood demon art that's attracted you
Learn more.
belongs to the same man you turned into a demon in Asakusa.
She snuck up on me using blood demon art eye blind. What is she after? What did she do? Why would this woman go so far to...
You absorbed it, didn't you, Muzan? That thing you just absorbed was my own fist. Any guesses as to what it contained? A drug that turns demons back into humans. Tell me, Muzan, can you feel it happening?
Such an outlandish thing isn't even possible.
I assure you it is possible. All this time, I've been working towards it. Although I never could have done this by myself.
I think it's high time someone teaches you to keep to yourself, Tamayo. Your misguided grudge is outrageous. Who was it that killed your husband and children? Was it me? It wasn't, and you know it. It was none other than you yourself. You devoured and killed them.
If I had known that was going to happen, I never would have become a demon like you. I only said I didn't want to die from my disease because I wanted to see my children grow old someday!
Yes, you became a demon and went on to kill hordes of humans. And I don't think I'm just imagining things. Because I remember you having the time of your life while you were devouring them.
That's right. killed those people, but it was out of despair! But I intend to atone for my sins by sacrificing my life to make sure that you die! Mr. Himejima, he's all yours!
I remember the first time I met him. The Master was 14 years old, and I only 18. It was hard to wrap my head around it, that someone of his demeanor was 4 years younger than myself.
I know you fought in order to protect the life of another. Know that you have my respect. And that above all else, you are not a murderer.
He was the kind of person who would without fail say exactly what you long to hear, at just the right moment. The Master's dignified character remained unchanged from the moment I first met him until his death.
Mark my words, within the next 5 days, Muzan will come. I will be the bait you use. When he comes, I need you to behead him.
Master, what leads you to believe he'll find you?
My intuition, that's all. Nothing beyond that.
Along with that special voice of his, he wielded a strong intuition that was prodigious among the Ubuyashiki clan. It's also known as foresight, the power to see into the future. Using this, they built up their fortune and avoided crises many times over the years.
But listen, the others can't know. They would never agree to using me as bait like this. They would sooner die than do it. You're the only one that I can ask, Guillaume.
Yes, sir. If that is your wish, then so be it, Master.
Thank goodness. Guillaume, after I have perished, please do not let any more of my children be sent to their graves. That's my wish.
Just as I thought. It's like the Master had predicted. Muzan, this monster, won't die even if he's beheaded.
There's likely only one way to destroy Muzan. Trapping him in place until sunlight shines upon him. If beheading isn't enough to kill him, there's only one option left. You all must endure a battle until the sun rises.
His body regenerates faster than any I've encountered. From the sound of it.
You all must endure a battle until the sun rises.
His body regenerates faster than any I've encountered. From the sound of it, Muzan is unlike any demon I have faced. Even after the Master's sacrifice, and our allies' strategy to weaken him, he still seems to be brimming with strength. We must keep this monster restrained until the sun rises and reduces him to ash.
Black blood rambles!
Stone breathing! Earth form! Stone skin!
wasn't giving away too many spoilers. You wanna go check it out, and they should be doing it. I mean, I'm looking at it, I'm engaging how the episode's going. I think Muzan's gonna have to escape somehow. Because the season's young. I mean, the show is young, you know? And I think they're gonna try to milk it. So, I mean, it's not looking too good for Muzan right now. Honestly. What I presume is gonna happen, I think my brother told me that they only dropped these 8 episodes because they're not gonna defeat him in 5 minutes again. Impossible. I doubt they even defeat him in the next 8 episodes, which they're working on and haven't dropped yet. You know? So I think they're gonna try to milk it and make the season longer or something. Even though the head guy kind of sacrificed himself, just a little different. But yeah, we'll see. That's my predictions. But yeah. You know, this has been a cool little session. I still have got a long ways to go. So, I don't know. Tonight, I guess I'm gonna try to finish some of the black lining. And then I also still want to go over it and add like some custom sort of details. Maybe put some different colors on some of the different faces of the pieces. Yeah, I kind of just have to decide on that or imagine it. But okay, cool. It's been a good little Gunpla stream. Yeah, the new thing I'm gonna start doing is doing streams in little 3-hour segments. I know we kind of dwindled the first hour, and I apologize for that. But we're gonna try to get more efficient with how it moves, and stay tuned for the next one. So, okay, see you guys in a little bit. Thanks for coming through. I'm gonna finish up, do a little bit of this lining, and I'll show you guys what I've got next stream. All right, peace out. Oh yeah, go watch Demon Slayer on your own. It's on Netflix right now. It'll eventually come out to Crunchyroll, but just peeping it out early. All right, you guys, take care. See you.